Hello guys and welcome back to more in Bruges on the Force 9's YouTube channel. In today's video in the Cercle Brugge save, we're facing Lommel United at home. And as you can see, after 12 games played, we are top. We won the first period, which means that we are automatically into the promotion playoffs at the end. But as I said, the ultimate goal for this, we want to win the whole thing, finish top, so we just get promotion straight away. But yeah, we've won a period, so we will at least be in the playoffs. So that was nice and easy, very straightforward. We're still unbeaten. We played 12, won 9, drawn 3, lost 0. Goal difference is plus 22, so we're almost averaging like a 2 goal difference per game. Down the bottom, Padre Eisden have not actually won a game yet, and they've only recorded 2 points, 2 draws out of 12. That's all they've done. So they're all the way down there, and yeah, so that's not good for them. But yeah, today we're facing Lommel United. Let's go through the games we played off screen. Last time we got knocked out of the Belgian Cup by Ghent at the 6th round. So literally all we have left for the season now is the Belgian Second League. So it probably means that this series will go a lot quicker because there's only league games that are being played. So we're going to be playing Lommel today. But today we're facing Lommel United. Let's go through the games off screen. I was about to do that and I forgot that I was going to do that. So we'll start off with an away game against OHL, which we drew 3-3. And this was a pretty bad one, really. We really should have won this. It was a pretty awful game. And I can't... Well, we got it back to 3... Well, we were ahead, actually, but it was 3-3 in the end. And it was actually OHL took the lead. Alessandro Sergioni with the first goal of the game just after the half-hour mark, and we did equalise. Christoph De Heine, the left winger, pulled a goal back and made it 1-1. But then 2 minutes later, chance came, and it came to hit the woodwork, bounced off the goalkeeper Gazzaniga, and with an own goal, it was 2-1 at half-time. Not good enough. But then going into the second half, Sukuta Parzu scored 2 goals in a 5-minute spell to make it 3-2. But then OHL did get a late equaliser, 88th minute, 2 minutes left of regular time, and they got the equaliser and it was 3-3. And we had a really poor game here. Bourdin had a bad game. Faris Haroun had a dreadful game. I had to take him off before the hour mark, and we actually had to we had a force change at the start as well. Hans Cornelis had to come off with a knock, so we had to bring on Van Roos right back. But then the remaining 3 games in the league we won. So Verton, we won 2-0 at home. Hans Cornelis came back quickly from his injury. He didn't actually miss a lot of game time. Scored a 36-minute penalty. And then I thought that was going to be it. But late in the game, in injury time, Sukuta Parzu scored. Made it 2-0. So yeah, wasn't a bad performance this. You know, we had a lot of possession. We had a fair few shots. And again, Verton had shots, but we had all the highlights there. Another home game, we won 3-0 against Tabiz. Valentin Viola continuing his good form. That was his 8th goal of the season, I think. And Sukuta Parzu scored 2 goals in 3 minutes at the start of the second half. So only took less than 30 seconds from kickoff to get his first goal, and then he scored again 2 minutes later. So very good performance up front. My cat is in my room. Hello, you. Yeah, this 2 weeks is quite cool, actually. I've got the house to myself for 2 weeks. So it means I can just record as much as I can, really. My cat's wandering around my room now. We don't usually let him upstairs, but we are now. He's eyeing up my fridge. What are you doing? Alright. Okay, last game. If you can hear my cat meowing, I do apologise, but, you know, he doesn't get to come up here very often. The last game, we were away from home against Serang. I'm pretty sure that's something that women wear on holiday, isn't it? Isn't that something they wear around their waists, or that's a sarong? Yeah, that's a sarong. We won 2-0 against Cercle United. That is what I'm calling them now. Absolutely dominated this game. No, possession-wise didn't look like it, but we had all the shots. Serang only had 6 shots all game. Martin Martins with an early goal in the 3rd minute, and Faris Haroun scored on 70 minutes. So it was 2-0 win away from home. Good stuff. In terms of transfers, I don't think anything else has gone ahead. We signed Gevlik on a free transfer, the right back. Hasn't had any game time yet because Cornelis in most games has been doing very, very well. I think my cat is behind my bed, but I can't see him. He's disappeared. Oh no, he's back. You've got cobwebs on you now. I don't know. So yeah, this guy might see some game time. I'm not sure. So let's go to today's match then. Match preview. We're against Lommel United, as I said. So let's have a look at what sort of team we could play here. Who's been having slight concerns? Well, Dybala's not playing. He's just not very good. All right, you. So we'll put Gevlik on the bench. I think we'll leave it at this, actually. This team did well last time round. So I think we'll leave this as it is and submit the team. Someone needs a squad number. Oh, that would be Gevlik, wouldn't it? There you go, I have 22. Alright, so let's get on with it then. Alright, apparently we have enough quality to see off the game, which I would have expected. We can get our 10th victory today in 13 games. So we're doing very, very well. And that's their team. As I say, there's not a lot of teams, not a lot of players that I recognise in the second league. So I won't recognise a lot of names. Shut up! He's really noisy. Right, team talk. Let's pick up where we left off after that last game. Let's see how we do. Okay, Lommel are kicking off. His Goosens and Van Dricht and Sheelan. And, well, that's the end of that highlight. They've got a free kick here. It's headed away, but Gatehofs wins it back. Linnertz, and he's won a penalty. Shut up. Do you know what? I'm just going to be stroking him for the whole time. It shuts him up. So I will be stroking my cat for the whole time of this video, pretty much. No, he's just laid down in the middle of the room. Gatehofs converts the penalty, and it's 1-0. So not a good start. We should be winning this match, and we're losing. That's not good enough. Not good enough at all. So there's a penalty. It's converted. That was really odd. It must have only just crossed the line. Martin Martins, his rating's well low now. And now he's been injured. Right, you're coming off then. You have to come off. Who wants to come on in his place then? We can't. Basilic Sergic is still injured. So we're going to do this. And we're going to bring on Steph Wills. There. We'll do that. Hopefully that extra man in midfield can help us. We can get some balls forward. I don't think counter actually works very well. It did for a brief time, but I think going control seems to be a bit better. But there hasn't been a lot of action so far other than that highlight. And Defirm here for Lommel. And the start of another highlight for them. But Faris Haroun wins it back. Here's Boise. Dehaene. Still going down the left. And, well, it doesn't find Viola. And it's come back with Lommel. Sheelan or Sheelan? Not quite sure. That's ambitious by Gazzaniga. He needs to get that to one of our players. Otherwise, they could score an embarrassing goal. Here's Dehaene again. He gets the cross in. Kabanga's there. Kabanga scores. It's 1 each. Junior Kabanga scores. Great assist by Christoph Dehaene as well. Really good ball. He found his man. I wasn't sure if he was going to try and find Viola. But that was an excellent cross. And Kabanga's there. And he finishes at the far post. Good stuff. Nice goal. That seems to be the biggest link up in our team. With though Viola's the top scorer, Kabanga and Dehaene seem to link up so well. And with half an hour play, there's 1 each. And the only goals so far have been the shots on target. Cornelis with a free kick. And he's holding onto the ball here. Wills is there. Was he offside? No, he was not. I wasn't sure though. He was well in front of his man. Cornelis held the ball up for a while. Managed to find Dehaene. I don't think he was. I think the number 19 there was keeping him on the side. But even if he wasn't, I will take it. So we're 2-1 up now. Half time approaching. There it is. Dehaene's been great, yeah. It wasn't too bad. We can definitely improve. So we'll go with that. And let's carry on in the second half. So here we go. We kick off. Here's Christoph Dehaene. And he's lost out to Goosens. Van Dricht to De Bove. And that's the end of that highlight. I say, other than Kabanga and Dehaene, the other guys haven't been doing very well. But we've already been forced into a change this game. So I don't want to make another one just yet. We're past the hour mark now. Still 2-1 ahead. Dehaene with a header. It was actually won by their player. Ball passed back to Gazzaniga. Steph Wheels with a header. Cornelis in lots of space. Moves forward. And he's not a wing back. He's a full back. But he's doing well here. Dehaene header. And after 2 assists, he's got his goal. And he's been an absolute force to be reckoned with this match. He's been fantastic. Could be the star of the save, Christoph De Gea. Cornelis with the cross. De Gea's there with a header. Beats the goalkeeper. And there was no saving that. Our play, now 3-1 up. After going behind, we're doing much, much better. In fact, I'm going to move Kabanga. Actually, no, I'm going to bring on Sukutapazu for Viola. He hasn't had a great game. We'll have him as a target man. We'll leave it at that. And then we'll try and leave our last change until the last few minutes. Hoping we don't get forced into another injury. Oh, it's one of their players. I got a bit worried then. Cornelis with a throw, and here's Steph Wills. Actually a natural defender, but I've been playing him more as a defensive midfielder, and it seems to work quite well for him. He seems to thrive in that position. Bart Boyce, the left back, to De Gea. Sukutapazu's there, the substitute scores. That's his 7th for the season. That's another guy who's been doing really, really well. And that's 4-1. So after going behind, we're now winning 4-1. Boyce to De Gea, and he was brought down. Goossens, I don't know what he was trying to do there, but he runs the ball right into the path of Richard Sukutapazu, who converts the shot. 4-1. And now we're just running down the clock. We're going to go defensive for the last 5 minutes. We're going to bring on Canapil for De Gea. And we're going to just run the clock down now. Into injury time. 92nd minute. Can we have got time for a 5th maybe? Kabanga. He's dispossessed but wins the ball back. Faris Haroun. Still moving forward. Kabanga. Steph Wills. Cornelis. Maybe time for a late 5th goal. Cornelis there. No, that's full time. Great performance. No, started off badly, but we improved very much in the second half. Very good performance. Good win, boys. Well done. A man of the match there has to go to De Gea, surely. Absolutely. 8.7. Great performance by Christoph De Gea. 2 assists and a goal of his own. And with that, we're up to 33 points with 7 points clear. And, well, if we were in the second period as well, then, well, we're on course for automatic promotion. So we're doing very, very well. I'm really impressed. I wasn't sure after pre-season. After this 5-1 and 5-0 defeats pre-season, I was a bit worried. But we're doing very, very well. I'm really impressed. Alright, oh great. Martin Martins is injured, so we won't be playing with a central attacking midfielder for a while. We have no cams now. Until either him or Gergich come back, we have no cams. Oh, we need to learn alternative tactics, apparently. We do tend to mess around with the tactics quite a lot, so I think that'll definitely be a good thing to do. Voitus is a free transfer as a striker. We don't really need strikers, but he doesn't look... Wait, we have... Oh, right, okay. We haven't scouted him very much. I'm going to scout him a bit further, actually. Scout him for 2 weeks. I mean, we don't have any money, but it's always nice to try and just look at what sort of players will be available when you do get money. So, yeah, we're doing very, very well. So our next game will be against Aalst, I think. We'll only be playing 3 games, and then I can record a video straight away tomorrow. So if you're very, very lucky, you might get a video every day this week. So, yeah, just watch out, because I want to try and get that done. I'd like to try and do something like that. So we will round out the save almost in 2 weeks, really. That's not the save, the season. Just like that. I mean, we started last Monday, and we're already in, November, almost. So, yeah. Hopefully, I'm going to try and get a full week of videos out today. 7 videos. And I might do a scenario Sundays as well. There's been a lot of big transfers happening recently. I mean, a lot involving Manchester United. They've been doing so well. I mean, they had Depay, before the window opens. Now they've got Schweinsteiger and Schneiderlin. Ramos isn't going, I don't think. I think he's been named the Real Madrid captain now. But everybody is improving their team. I would say apart from Man City, but I've all but signed Sterling now, so that's subject to a medical. But Man City just don't seem to be adding as many people as other teams. I mean, Chelsea, you could say the same, but do Chelsea really need anybody? I mean, they won the league. I think Chelsea will still be the team to beat the season, but I think it'll be a lot closer. I mean, Arsenal, for example, I think Arsenal are underachieving, and they have been for some time. And I think it's about time they actually made a serious title challenge. I mean, they've got Czech, if they can get, a decent spine to their team, like a defender, and I think they need a defensive midfielder as well. I don't think they can rely on Coquelin for the whole season. As good as he was last season, I think he needs some help there, and another striker as well to be like an alternative or a partner to Alexis Sanchez. But that's enough of that. I'll stop talking about that. I might do a separate video for that, actually, like my predictions for the season. But maybe leave it until maybe like just before the season starts, until we actually see most of, if not all of the transfers. So I want to try and do a video like that. I want to try and do some more like live action videos where it's just me like talking about stuff. That would be something I'd like to look into doing in the future. But yeah, that's going to do it for today's video. It does seem to me like these videos are a lot shorter than my Lyon videos. I mean, I've been recording for 15-16 minutes. So it seems like they're a lot shorter. I don't know why that is. Maybe it's because there's less highlights and stuff, or less things to talk about. I've no idea. But, it's a good thing. Shorter videos might be a good thing. So we'll see. So next time round, I will probably play that home game against Aalst. But then who else is up here with us? I mean, Lommel, they were just behind us, and we just beat them. So, who else is up here? Rosalera down in 10th. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Mon are in 3rd. Dessel are there. So we're facing 3rd and 4th in the next sort of week and a half, 2 weeks. So we'll have a look at that. We'll look into that and see what we can do. But I don't want to do live comms that are so close together. So I will probably do that Aalst game. Where are Aalst? They're in 12th place. And then you've got after that it'll be Rosalere. And then we'll see what happens after that. I want to try and finish the season before the weekends, really. So we'll see. That's going to do it for today's video, though. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.